Hey everyone, I'm Ken's Cat. I'm going to play in the Fabled Woods. I randomly saw this on Steam. I just went, I need to have it. So, fingers crossed it's as good as I hope it is. See what happens. Cyber Punch.
A visitor? What do I say? It's been so long since I've had company. Oh, it's you. What a surprise. Not a lot of other folks come and visit these parts. I should have known. You should already know me, but just in case, my name's Larry. I was here to be closer to my son, William.
Is the mouse on the ground? My
Every
mouse isn't
time
working.
I came back to these woods, I could feel him again. If only I could tell him how sorry I am. Answers to your questions.
That's better.
Everything will be explained soon. And this time, please pay attention.
I always pay attention. You don't know me? Hello, bird. Just keep coming back to me. Paying attention by running? That's the thing, isn't it? That is just beautiful. Absolutely outstanding. Broken tree. Who's laughing like that? A muppet? I'm trying. Maybe we can't interact with that one. Okay. Ashley's bag. Can't interact with that. Who's this? Really shouldn't be going around just picking up people's bags. Wouldn't we want to open them or something and see if there's, I don't know, ID or a blood-soaked Windex bottle or something? Why there's blooming rope everywhere? Okay. Pick this up again and see if I can... No, okay. Just double checking. Ashley and someone went camping. Me stuck behind a tree. Ooh. Sting. Oh, to remember. Ooh. The heckin'. There was a thing. Okay. Meant to be blood. The way I came? Ooh. Now that's nifty. I don't know what that was, but it made my... Ooh. Made the whole world change. Okay, no problem. We can deal with this. It's probably drugs. Look at these trees. And fantastic.
I'm so happy we decided to go camping.
I'm not sure if I
It's so
am.
peaceful in the woods.
Is it? Apart from the death. Floating fucking trees. Just focus on walking.
I'm sorry life has become such a mess.
A perfect place to sit. Look over the horror. Run, just
What are you doing?
Oh, oh. Okay, cool, so I'm not murdering people, that's good. Not today, anyway. Someone may have tried to murder me, though, so that's not something. It's not nothing, I mean. New pathways. Oh. Oh, dear. Lots of stone. Yep. Will be. Okay, that's definitely... Maybe... Oh! Okay, we're not going down there. Oh, now there's blood everywhere. Now I see things. Now I see things like how they are. Ooh. Nick Rafter, Virginia. Touched it with my bloody fingers. The organ donor. Eyes are bro. Love bro eyes. It obviously wasn't a bear. I wasn't sure if I had to jump or something. Larry. What is that laughing noise? Oh. That is a rock. I'm just looking at like rocks and thinking, going, is that something? Is that something? I was doing it the other night when I was playing Demonologist. Like, is that something? No, it's just a stick. Okay. Ooh.
William's axe.
Who's William?
I remember taking him to town, letting him choose his first axe. Once we got back to the cabin, he couldn't stop trying to cut down every tree in the woods. There'd be nights it would get so quiet, all you'd hear are the birds and the sound of that axe like a heartbeat outside.
It wasn't an axe, baby. Maybe I should start wearing my glasses more often. That's what I saw down there. There we are.
Fire brings people together out here. You understand. When the chores around the cabin were done, William would always beg to get a fire going by the river. Of course, it always started out as a much larger fire than we needed for our little pit. Nothing to distract you. No worries, guilt. We were at peace with the world.
All the space for arson. Yes. I know it well. I'm not going in there yet. After the arson.
Have you ever found yourself feeling like you're being watched?
Yes.
I decided to go to the lake and catch some fish for dinner one night. I had caught a couple when I got this sense that something was watching me. I know bears roam these parts, but this was not a bear. I could feel it across the lake staring at me. I got up, reeled the line in, grabbed the fish, and went inside. I've never felt like that before.
Boat. I like the fact that you can run all the time without having your stamina going away. I like that. I always get annoyed how slow people walk in these games.
The place feels so empty without William, but it's held up well over the years.
Old man booze.
Look at this garbage. They were laughing at me. Told me to go back to the cabin and stay out of the sun for a bit. There is something, or someone, watching me out here.
Oops.
They would believe me. They need to be warning the people not to come into these woods until this has been solved. There is something happening out here, and no one will do a dang thing about it.
Guess I'll grab everything again when it's finished talking. William and Dad. Camping in the woods.
Why was somebody bringing chemicals out here to the woods? That bottle you're looking at is what started this whole mess. That's when I knew I wasn't alone. Turns out mine wasn't the only cabin out here anymore. But next to that cabin, though, was a cage. But it wasn't empty, and it weren't no bear. It had fur, gray and black like a wolf. But it also had skin, rough like a man. I couldn't make sense of what I was seeing. I grabbed this bottle, hoping I could bring it to the police. Maybe then they would believe me.
Tank Man. Interesting. Okay, what's this? Nope. One problem is that the mouse keeps going out of the box, which is frustrating. Hey Larry, thanks for your letter. It's really quiet out here. Damn good to clear the head again. It's actually what I needed. Sorry. It's exactly what I really needed right now. You know how twisted life can be. But who am I telling this to? Oh. No matter which direction you look, there are trees and a few more trees. Sometimes a raccoon drops by. That's all the visitors I get here. Haven't seen any rangers here either. But there seems to be something strange going on out here. I guess that's what happens when you're in the middle of nowhere. Your imagination goes wild. Talking about strange creatures, another lookout sometimes reports to me on the walkie, a woman. She's been doing the job out here a lot longer than me. Really can't figure her out. I'll keep you informed. My mysterious walkie relationship. That's it for now. I'll let you know when the raccoon pushes me out of the outhouse. Seriously, there's only an outhouse here. But hey, it's more than you would have at your cabin. Hank. Nothing else. Apart from going off the page. Click. I was meant to remember first, hey? Ooh. All the things we need, obviously. Let's see if these look any different. No, they don't. Okay, no problem. Just moving all the people. Oh, it's a knife. Oh, I wanted to... Doesn't matter.
Why can't I have peace?
They can't fall off them, huh?
miss him so much. Why don't you let me leave this place?
But you're kidnapped. The graphics just got really weird. Like, not right. Can't see anything. Oh, it doesn't help, does it? Another dead body. Alright. Do I get to keep the machete? I should get one for Christmas. How cool would that be?
That machete was no use. I should have left this place when I found that cabin. I knew what I felt wasn't right. I just didn't know that night would be my last. I didn't know what it was, but what I saw in that cage had come for me. Whoever made that thing must have known I went to the police. This is where my story ends, drunk and scared in a corner. Is this how William felt? Alone and scared? Your story carries on. You must learn the tales of these woods. They're what's holding us back. We all live with our actions, our consequences.
Look at the book.
Do you?
Apparently not if I don't remember.
Else who would like to see you?
Oh, I can't. I put it down? Annoying. Alright. Bugger off then. Everything's definitely changed, huh? Alright, let's just get out of here. More beer, more beer.
This is where it all ended. This is where I drunkenly fell asleep and failed to protect my boy, William.
Oh, no.
Because of me, he drowned. I should have been there to protect him, but I cared more about the bottle.
I'm sorry, boy. So did both of them. Sarah.
You're back? Not again. I guess we'll start where we always do. I'm Sarah. I came out to these woods to get away, much like Larry. While I didn't lose a son, I did take one away. You see, I'm a forensic archaeologist. I dig up bones for a living, and I'm quite good at it. Until my last case, my evidence put the wrong man behind bars.
Oh, no.
I'm out here to solve a cold case, make what I did right. Come on, there's not much daylight left.
How hard would that be? You do your best to try to get all the information and then guess the wrong person
The first
does.
place I dug. Being an archaeologist, you learn over time to never expect anything on your first attempt. It's like waving a magnet at a haystack in the vague hope you'll find the needle, but you have to start somewhere, and for me, this was it. I didn't find much, although it was nice to rule out the area.
Okay. And then the bridge collapsed.
My office. I spent a lot of time here. More than I did at home, I guess.
Lots of people do, darling. Actually, pretty standard. Private detective. Thought you were a forensic someone or other. Care about any of that knick-knack? Oh, turn you back on. Alright. I see I'm not looking. I don't tend to find lots of bits and pieces.
My first
pretty
case,
obvious.
an adolescent homicide. Sometimes it's easier to use the official wording than to say outright someone killed a kid and left their body on a roof. I spent so many hours in that chair trying to figure it out. How I found out I put the wrong man in prison. The DNA didn't match, but that didn't matter. He's already behind bars, and our justice system is not about to make itself look bad. My superiors look at me with disappointment. They know what I did, and that there's nothing that can be done.
Why didn't you check the bloody DNA, you idiot? The disgrace appeal to retest the DNA in your recent case has come back. You know what this can mean for the department, for your career. The judge is going to have a field day with this. If the wrong man, you could have just put the wrong man in prison for life. I'm a monster. A lazy, lazy monster. Or just a making mistakes monster. Just a person. What's that noise? Not enjoy that. Which is why? Because of science. My eyeballs, that was good. Alright.
So many pieces. Sometimes it's only when you step back and take a look at the whole tableau that you can make sense of where each individual fragment belongs, what it all means. But you, I could never make sense of you. And now this? How dare you?
What did I do? Asked you a question. How, why, blah, blah, blah.
Truth be told, seeing the wrong man behind bars really made me question my ability. I put what I found into evidence and finalized a man's life. I should have checked it, but instead I was in a rush. Nothing here either except animal bones.
What?
Again.
I
I remember finding
Why
it
is
a
it
little
skipping
odd
through some of the
that I
chat?
never
That's
once
annoying.
caught sight of a deer, or anything that they could have come from. Strange.
What? I'm annoyed that I
I
keep
thought,
missing
given
things.
how disturbed the topsoil was, I might be onto something. Unfortunately, another dead end.
That's really frustrating. I hope there was nothing important to hear. Bones. Burn. They're human bones. Endo. Absolutely kick-ass. Bone. Where am I off to now? Over here. Ah, there it is. Hey, birdie bird. Bird.
The strangest thing happened one morning while
Bird is
I
the
was
word.
digging. I started to feel something watching me. I'm not crazy, but we've all had those moments. This felt too real. I haven't seen
Like the blue.
I was kind of starting to freak out by this point. I
Serial
needed to
killer.
solve this case. Thinking back, it was stupid of me to think I would find the answers so quickly. I was rushing again. If I wasn't careful, I could lose my job, put another person away that doesn't deserve it. But they had to be out here somewhere, and if I wasn't finding them, where else could they be?
Turn around. Every now and then I get a little bit bloody. When the path is going down. I knew it was this easy. I had to find clues not to die. William Sachs? No, it was the... Yeah, I don't know. It's a very simple premise, like... I was enjoying it, but now I just don't. I'm just not sure what
How
the point
could you
is.
do this?
Ghosts telling him about their dying out there so that we can remember.
Where did you
something?
hide them?
I don't know. But the bodies.
Please give us peace.
Maybe because my mind's all over the place. New pathways, that's good.
Ironic, for someone so used to discovering and excavating lost bodies, that I'd become one myself.
Yeah.
For all the years I spent unearthing bodies, it seems unfair somehow that mine ended up like this. Just laid out in the open, broken and discarded. Maybe I deserved this. I was fooled by the beauty of these woods.
So beautiful.
I
actually.
only hope that you can find the answers you need, that everything that happened was not in vain. Push forwards, but prepare yourself. You stand on the verge of a terrible darkness.
Hope we got that. That'd be really nice. Thumbnail? No. Not going that way. Didn't see our body, did oh, her body. Hello. Hey, Wolfie. Not my Wolfie. Here you go. Up there. The graphics aren't that crisp, so it was quite easy to dismiss him. I turned. Like, they're very pretty, and I can see exactly what they want to do, and I really like it. Just, yeah, missing some of that crispness. We sort of have $1 gazillion to spend on it. Did a great job. I am the woodsman, and I'm going to hit you with my axe.
You're here, finally.
Whatever, Todd.
Let me tell you a story.
Oh, really?
You'll like this one.
Sure.
It's about you.
Okay.
Now, I wouldn't call you the hero,
No.
but everything in it revolves around you.
Well, that's
and what
pretty
you
normal,
did.
isn't it?
You don't remember anything, do you?
No, not really.
Of course not. You're a coward.
Oh.
I'd say you
Big
discussed me, but, well, it's a little more complicated than that. Come on, through the door. You're so
Office.
close now. Don't you want to know how all this ends?
Oh, yeah, with
The
photocopier.
old lab. So cramped working cheek by jowl with those fools on their useless, stupid little trivialities. Nothing more than distractions.
Ooh, lab reports.
As wrong, then begged my help for their own work. If
Interesting.
only they could have seen what I was working on behind their backs. I knew I had to get out before they found out what my little side project was.
Upper extremity.
They wouldn't have understood. They couldn't. I was so very far beyond them.
Up yourself, too. That computer's broken. We should get fixing. Nice. Lab reports. Anyway, maybe just because they're just finite. Alright, now that I'm going to continue on with my day, or is that it? You just want to show me that I used to work in a lab? Ooh, I see. You changed the scenery. Good job.
Isolation. Space to breathe, to think, to work. No more dingy little space hidden away from prying eyes.
Yeah, we're
Out
chopping
here,
people into bits.
I am free. It
Whoa.
also neatly solves the problem of disposal. When I'm finished with any biological material, human or animal, I simply seal it in a bath of acid and drop it to the bottom of the lake.
That's not good for the water.
What I wouldn't give for an incinerator. Still, there are always trade-offs, and I must make do with what I have. A
28-year-old
small price to pay.
28-year-old Jessica Wheeler's disappearance last Thursday after going on a hike with the woods outside of the town. As of right now, she's considered a missing person, obviously. Last seen wearing a hiking gear. brown boots, khaki pants. Alright. Fair enough. Alright. That's really not good for the water. That's fine, I can deal with that. Acid, no. We just put it in the... chop it into bits and, you know, use it to make plants or something. You know what I mean? Ooh, pretty. Turn a lamp? Nope.
Sacrifice. I'd often ask myself if what I was doing was right, was just. Progress demanded sacrifice. Imagine the potential. Cures for cancers, for wasting diseases and childhood afflictions.
Yeah, there you go, I got there.
If I could rid the world of these things, nobody would care about how I did it. I'd be a hero, forever immortalized as one of the true scientific greats.
I mean, I guess. Something. Or just an absolute loony.
It worked.
Are we
The
Todd?
experiment. It worked.
Are we
A
the...
breakthrough I could never have dreamed of back under the
Oh,
watchful
now I
eye of
get it.
those
Kinda silly.
fools. I had my doubts back in my old lab, but out here, I felt anything was possible. And I could do absolutely anything.
I mean, you can, but should you? Should you be going around killing people, chopping them up, turning them into... whatever the heckins? Making that? Boob fire? Turning them into what, like, wolfmen? Probably not ideal.
I didn't have the evidence yet to support my findings. I needed to replicate the experiments. Go further. Be bolder. I had no choice, did I? I took another.
Kinda did
A
have
man
choice, didn't
camping
he?
with his wife. I needed him. If I hadn't taken him, they might have stumbled on my lab. It's too valuable. I can't stop now. That's what I told myself as I beat the wife to death with a rock. She tried to stop me from taking her husband. Sacrifices had to be made. But I lay awake at night. I couldn't get her face out of my head.
To be fair, I often think that when I'm bashing people to death. Kind of just a standard, isn't it?
The old man had to die. While he'd been staying in his cabin, he went to the police. I decided to see what effects the grafts would have in terms of aggression and capacity for violence in the subject. Nothing could have prepared me for this.
Are we actually killing them, or are we getting a thing on it? A monster truck. No, it's not a monster truck. Ah, there's another door. A monster, yeah, okay, got you. Thanks, brain.
I just want to be left alone. Why do they keep coming? I couldn't let her find out what happened. She didn't deserve this, though. I can't stop it. Can't control it. What have I done? How could I be so wrong?
I mean, where would you like to begin, honestly?
Last night I had a nightmare. I was in the woods. Everything familiar, walking through the trees. He was there, the old man from the cabin. He spoke to me like a friend. Every night now, the same dream, the same path, the same voice. I can't sleep. When I do, I awaken among the trees. She is in them too. Now, the
It's
woman,
very beautiful.
the digger, she's not my friend. She screams at me, but I can't wake up for hours. She knows everything I know. She knows what I did.
I want to be here without the murder. You know, just not to be murdered or to murder other people, just to hang out. I love places like this. And here we are.
When we last spoke, I told you to learn your story. to find answers, to find those stories I couldn't finish.
You wronged us, both of us, in the worst ways imaginable.
But what's done is done. You can't change that. Nobody can. There's no sense in going back and reliving it over and over. The outcome is always the same.
I made a life digging up the past, but now it's time to put it to rest.
You understand now. We couldn't just tell you. We had to let you see.
And now you know what we know. You feel what we feel.
We couldn't rest until we moved on from this. And neither can you.
Over and over again you've lived this, seen this, again and again. You're cursed, can't you see it? The weight of the guilt drags you down and sets you back on that path endlessly. There's only one way this ends, but for us, it already has.
What you did was awful, but you know that now. You feel the truth burning inside you. An animal you must set free.
Acknowledge what you did. End the cycle. Move on.
Right.
And know peace.
We
forgive you.
Aww. That's nice. Maybe we shouldn't do science stuff.
Again, the same dance, the same steps? Why? You know all this. You've known it all along. And yet every time you choose to forget, to wake once more among the trees, to relive your nightmare, our nightmare, you push the truth away, refuse it, so much so it's become me, that I don't exist. Only you do. You and all you've done. Enough of this. You can't keep walking that path like a stranger. You can't keep choosing to forget as you have. It's starting to break down. The dream, your memories, keep pushing through, taking her voice, my voice, your voice. It's time.
Oh.
You can't do this again. Walk that path again. It has to end. And here's where it finally stops. You can't keep turning your back on what you did. You can't keep lying to yourself. Just stop. Stop. Only you can make the choice.
Can I make it?
So what will it be?
Alright. I accept I'm a monster.
Nobody should live in hate and sadness forever.
Well, yeah.
By choosing the love of those you wronged, you allow them to let go and move on in peace. And so too shall you.
It's very interesting. Do you want to know what the next ending was? Starting again, I guess. Let me know what you thought about it in the comments. To my late grandfather Larry. I really like it. I liked, well, you know exactly what I liked about it. Let me know what you thought about it. Let me know if there's anything else I should be playing. Until next time, check out my other shit, stay scared, and come check me out live on Twitch. Love ya.